The Tortured Poets department is for the tortured former English majors. After Taylor Swift announced a bonus track entitled The Albatross, accompanying her highly anticipated 11th studio album, the theorizing was, well, Swift. An albatross is a seabird with a deep history as a literary metaphor, with roots in Samuel Taylor. Taylor, get it? Coleridge's poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. The lengthy poem was originally published in 1798's Lyrical Ballads, often said to mark the beginning of the Romantic movement in British literature. In everyday vernacular, an albatross might be described as something hanging around one's neck, like a curse or burden. Merriam-Webster's dictionary helped clear up some initial confusion by sharing its entry for albatross on ex-Feb. 23. The same day, Swift shared the name of the song. Albatross, jar noun, a something that causes persistent deep concern or anxiety, eb something that greatly hinders accomplishment, encumbrance. The Post read, Swift is no stranger to elaborate references to literature and storytelling. In fact, her 2020 albums, Folklore and Evermore, were stories within albums, creating her own mythology through the track lists. But Tortured Poets department is different. Instead, the references will likely contain Swift's deeply personal truths. Before her Melbourne concert, Swift called the album a lifeline and something she needed to make. The things I was going through, the things I was writing about, it kind of reminded me why songwriting is something that actually gets me through my life. I've never had an album where I needed songwriting more than I needed it on Tortured Poets, she said. That confession plus song titles like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart leaves fans theorizing that the album will detail her most recent breakup, her split with English actor Joe Alwyn after 6 years together, and she might be using literature to do just that. After all, as she said in the initial album announcement, all's fair in love and poetry. Here's a deep dive on some potential literary references behind Swift's upcoming 11th album. Don't worry, we'll be back with updates after listening to the tracks on April 19th.